Hi everybody in YouTube land, this is Tony. This is my week 22 update. This is my fourth try at doing it, not because it's been too long, but just, I don't know, every time I've made one I've gotten interrupted or something happened, and so I'm going to try it one more time. So, looking at the clock here, 36 after 11. It's week 22 for me. Since last week I've lost a couple more pounds, so I'm down to 227. Yay! I am down a total of 76 pounds since March 18th when I had my Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery. So 2 for the week, 76 total, 227. In 22 weeks, that averages out now to 3 pounds a week since the day I had my surgery, which means that I'm on track, as long as I stay in this pattern of losing, you know, the 27 or so pounds, 27 pounds, 28 pounds to get into Wonderland by New Year's. I should be actually I should get there a little bit before New Year's, or maybe right on my birthday, December 28th. Don't forget my birthday. It's Becky's birthday too. We share that. Change is for good is Becky's name. Anyway, it's just sort of a normal week for me, considering how life has been with all my world travels. I was like, well, what am I going to talk about? One thing I would talk about, I actually learned on my cruise. One of we met a couple, Mindy and Lou, and Lou is a chiropractor. And anyway, I was just in the back of the car and we'd eaten lunch or something, and I sneezed, and I sneeze a lot now when I eat, and I kind of wondered about it. Because you know, a lot of times if I either am eating something that's a little dry, or I swallowed something that maybe I didn't chew well enough, or I'm just getting full, I will sneeze. And I was just talking to Ann or somebody in the back of the car about it, and Lou says, oh, that's the vagus nerve. And I'm like, oh, there's a nerve? And he says, yes, there's a nerve that goes from your brainstem down near your heart and actually into your stomach. And if it's, I don't know if it's the word's irritated or touched or manipulated, it can make your nose run. Some people report after gastric bypass surgery or the lap band or whatever that their nose will run when they've had enough to eat, or they'll sneeze. And he said that's the culprit of that is the vagus nerve. And then when I got home, I researched that a little bit. And there's actually a study going on right now at Stanford for a new type of weight loss surgery that doesn't actually involve the stomach at all, meaning to make it smaller, but just to alter the vagus nerve. And it's spelled, by the way, if you want to Google and research this yourself, V-A-G-U-S, vagus nerve. By altering this nerve, it seems to alter people's appetite, making them less hungry, possibly altering the amount of ghrelin, which is a hormone that is responsible for your hunger levels. So it's very interesting to learn about the vagus nerve and how it's affected by gastric bypass surgery. They're considering, they're thinking, you know, a lot of people are told that by getting gastric bypass surgery, your diabetes goes away. And there's some connection between, they believe, the vagus nerve and diabetes. And so it's very interesting topic to do some research on. So anyway, that's what the sneezing and the runny nose is about. If when you're eating, you know, you get that. So that was just interesting to me. What's new? As far as eating goes, you know, I'm over 5 months out now, by a week or 10 days or whatever, maybe 2 weeks, anyway. The amount of food I can eat now, I can eat, like this morning for breakfast I had a cup of cream of wheat, and for soft foods like that I can easily eat a cup of food. If I'm eating something more substantial, let's say like last night I had chicken, I'm sorry, I had fish, I had some halibut. If something heavy, a heavy protein, I can't eat quite the same volume. I'm comfortable eating 2 to 3 ounces at the most of any kind of meat or fish. So like 4 to 6 ounces in a meal, you know, if it's not something soft like cream of wheat or let's say refried beans or something like that, or black beans or chili. Anything that's really soft and moist like that, I can easily eat a cup. So that's about where I am. You know, I'm getting, it's kind of an interesting feeling to lay down in bed, or sometimes I wake up in the morning, you know, you're just scratching or whatever you're doing and feeling my body. It feels really, really different to me. I feel bones. I feel ribs. I just feel littler, like when I just touch my shoulder, it just feels slight. And I love that. I'm not complaining. When I was really heavy, I had kind of a hump on the back of my neck. And it was almost like, you know, the heavier I got, the bigger that got, and that's almost gone. So I'm really happy about that. Even like when I just wash my face, I feel my bones, and I love the way that feels. It's been so long. So I'm getting used to this new body. Unlike a lot of people that struggle with dysmorphia or whatever, I think in some ways I have the opposite. I always think of myself as smaller than I am, and then I would see pictures of myself and go, oh my God, I'm huge. And now that I'm losing weight, I'm like the person I thought I was, if that makes any sense. And when I look in the mirror now, I'm like, oh, there I am. I know that girl. So I'm very happy that I don't struggle with that like some people do, and I'm super excited now, you know, because, you know, being 76 pounds down, you know, now, you know, every pound is noticed, not every pound, but, you know, I really notice it, and it gets more and more obvious. I went out to dinner with all the kids, all of them but one who was down in LA last weekend after a football game, and they were all very complimentary, and it was super fun and all of that. I had been raking up leaves and had a bee sting me, so I had this my neck was huge because it was swollen. It's almost back to normal. There's still a little bump there, but they were laughing at me because when I did this it would waddle, and which brings up, you know, loose skin, and is that an issue? Well, you know, I don't like it. I have lost all the weight on my own before, so I knew what to expect. And of course, every year that you get a little older, your skin is less and less resilient. So I knew this was coming. Personally, you know, I don't like getting older, period. I mean, I'm still not over turning 40, and I'm going to be 49 this year. So anyway, I'm sure that plastic surgery is in my future to get rid of the extra skin. I just don't know how far out in the future. I think I personally want to be at goal weight for a couple of years, just to convince myself that that's going to be my long-term future. And whenever, you know, I feel confident I'm going to get it done, at least the tummy tuck, I don't know what else, maybe the arms, maybe even my chin, I don't know. Whatever I feel at that time I will need. If in a couple of years from now I'm just used to being who I am and that's the way it is, I may not do it. I mean, unless there's some real compelling reason. That's a heck of a lot of cutting and healing that, I don't know. You know, I think right now I want to do it, and so I'm planning in my mind about, you know, learning about it and where to go and how much I should do or not do or whatever. So, you know, that's what's on my mind lately. But otherwise, I'm doing great. I better cut this off. Hello, Becky. Gotta say hi to you, girl. And Chubby Bear, hello. I'm trying to reach you. I will. You're local. I'm going to do a shout out. Anybody in the Bay Area, from Sacramento to San Jose, if you could contact me or leave a comment. I think it'd be neat if we had a meetup locally here in the San Francisco Bay Area. So anyway, hope everyone has a great week. See you next week, and keep staying on program, everybody, and eat your vitamins. Oh, by the way, I'm up to 12 miles about 5 days a week on my bike. Okay, bye.